Okay.
Let's go, baby. Let's get this win. Let's go, baby. Kobe. And here we are, January 1. Granted, players who are struggling ever feel like the new year symbolizes a fresh start? You know, that's a good question, B.A. I don't think so. You know, I think you're so locked in and so focused throughout the course of the season. And particularly if you're a player who's struggling towards the end of the calendar year, I don't think you put too much into a new year being a fresh start. You're just trying to get out of this rut, and you always know that the next game, the next day is an opportunity to do so. But a new year, maybe a new season, but not a new year.
Here's Mills. And here's Junior outside. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks on offense. It's a three-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And Jalen Brunson, he's the 33rd pick in the 2018 draft, right? Entered the NBA as a two-time collegiate champion, Boris.
Yeah, this guy coming out of high school was a five-star recruit. Goes on to be a prolific player for the great Villanova Wildcats. And Brunson has taken on more of a role of game manager in the NBA. But he's got quality leadership abilities, he's highly skilled, and it's a really dangerous thing to bet against this guy. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
White finds Junior. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. The three is up. Counted from distance. Johnson's got 8 points. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Now here's Aldridge, defended by Porzingis. Aldridge passes to Junior. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Richardson, giving his team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Hardaway, no good. San Antonio trailing here. White pass to Junior. Got it. 2 for 5 now. And a well-deserved honor for Junior recently. He was named Rookie of the Month not too long ago.
Really, it's hard to argue with that selection. I mean, Junior earned it with the way he led his team to wins and the numbers he put up. I'm sure it won't be the last time he takes home.
First shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Dwight Powell up there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hardaway in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the son of a European pro, Luka Doncic said, quote, I always had a ball in my hand, and I started training when I was 7 years old. All I dreamed about was being in the NBA. So when Doncic last season was one of the youngest all-star starters in league history, he said, this is like a dream come true.
And he's going to be living that dream for a long time. Thanks, Allie.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
No good there. Good work defensively by White. Powell with a steal. Brunson with it. Now guarded by White. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Takes a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Right side Bill.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Brunson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now, and they'll keep possession. Count that way. For San Antonio, they've got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Here's White, and he was fouled.
With all the great players in this league who are all very capable off the bounce, I don't know. I probably would have to go with James Harden. I mean, his ability on the perimeter, handling the basketball, step back three-pointers, and then, of course, he's so good and crafty with the ball, getting to the basket, drawing fouls. You know what? The MVP of the league in years past, I have to say it's James Harden.
I'm just going to throw in LeBron James. And maybe a little hint of Luka magic as well.
They're pretty good too. That's fair.
Now here's Brunson. In his last outing, 8 points won. Johnson with a bucket. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Junior. Looking to get back on track. And down it goes. 2 points. Junior's got 6. And with the month he's had, it shouldn't be a surprise. Junior was announced as the player of the month.
And you have to ask the question, I mean, how could Junior not be the choice? The way he carved up defenses and impacted the game in all areas was amazing. Just a dominant stretch for this young man.
Now here's Junior. He had 31 in the win against Portland.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of it down there.
And the Mavericks call time here, and going against San Antonio. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Cauley Stein. Pass to Brunson. And here's Richardson. Down to 5. Bulls. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. On the court for San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Junior. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Patrick Mills.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Brunson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room and had.
Well, there is nothing better than catching the rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific.
Come on, man. Can't stand for the bus. You know, trying these drugs out, boy. You can't start moving those feet.
Free throw good. Junior. Brunson with it. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Outside Richardson. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
To the middle. And count that.
Yes, sir. Watch out. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Brunson, here we go. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now here's Junior. He's got 14. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Junior takes the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Outside Richardson. Back to Brunson. Hardaway with a screen on Aldridge. Here's Brunson. Here's Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Junior. Aldridge left side. Now here's Junior. Tightly guarded. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Junior's got 12 points here in the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dallas is going 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. It's time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the adversity the league has faced recently, good thing the relationship between the players' union and the league office is strong. That's not always been the case. With leaders like Adam Silver and Chris Paul communicating and cooperating, as it's helped the NBA weather these challenging times.
I love it. Good collaboration there. Good call, Allie. Thank you. Porzingis misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
White finds Junior. Outside White. Back to Junior. And Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Now here's Richardson. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Boy, one of the defining trades in Dallas franchise history will be Kristaps Porzingis arriving in 2019. And it's...
If you try and it ain't there, it's dead. Let it come to you. If it's fortunate, if it ain't there. Richardson, and it's Powell in for Hardaway. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Porzingis. No luck on that one. Good D by Aldridge. You know, included in that Porzingis trade were a couple of potentially valuable draft picks, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. Dallas giving up an unprotected first rounder in 21 and then a top 10 protected pick in 23. Sometimes those can come back to bite you, but apparently to get somebody like the Unicorn, that's the price you paid.
Dwight Powell out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Maxi Kleber. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. The drive by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now here's Kleber. Deflected!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And the jump by Junior.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Kleber. He's guarded by Mills. Misses from close range. And here are the Spurs now. The drive by Junior. Pass to Vassell. On the tape. Offensive rebound, Junior. And the bucket counts.
That's what you get for all that block. Keep the ball moving, boys. I got you, man.
Free throw, no good for Junior. Pass to Awandu. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Junior drives in. And Junior throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here.
Junior, Nikki wants to do a spot with you. She's over here.
All right, cool.
Hey, Nikki. Junior's ready for you.
All right, you ready to do this, Junior?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. You guys ready? Yep. We're on in 3, 2. Okay, so you've been a force of nature for the past couple of games, and it was more of the same tonight. So what changed that set you on this incredible run?
Well, for the dream girl. For real.
Okay.
Look, I know it doesn't make sense, but hear me out, okay? Start having all these dreams about how to do better. How to score more, how to pass more, assist more, find my teammates more, everything. Everything about the game. Then I start writing it down, incorporate everything into my game. Now I'm nice. It's made all the difference.
I think that's great. I wish you could analyze my dreams. Mine aren't so productive, you know? They're very surreal.
I got you.
Okay.
Holler at me, I'm gonna write it down.
Thank you. Explain the flying, explain the dragons. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, Junior. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Junior, when you get into the groove like you did tonight and you start taking over, is there any concern that you might be inadvertently freezing out your teammates?
So what you trying to say? You think I'm freezing out my teammates?
No. I mean, do you worry that they'll be out of the flow of the offense if you take as many shots as you did. Maybe they'll lose some rhythm.
No, I don't. If I'm making shots, I don't see the problem. If I'm not making shots, then yeah, I'm being selfish, but somebody's got to go out there and get a bucket. Okay.
Junior, congrats on winning your first Player of the Month award.
Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it.
How'd you do it? Any secret to your success this month?
Being me, doing what I do.
Can you expand on that a little? What do you think clicked for you this month? Were there any changes in scheme or?
Honestly, it's like I said, it's just me being me. We didn't do anything different. Maybe whoever votes on this. Yo, Doug, who votes on this, by the way?
I'm actually not sure.
So you should look that up, man, because it seems kind of important.
I will.
Yeah, but they must have not noticed what I'm all about until now. So that's how I see it.
Winning Rookie of the Month. Was it a goal of yours?
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. See, everybody wants to be recognized for doing a great job, and this is one of those things that tells you just that. So, yeah, man, it feels great.
Hi, Junior. Can you talk a little bit about how the team has helped you develop your game?
I mean, look, we have a great organization, but this right here, it's more of an individual award. And I'm the one that has to go out there and play, you know?
But you've been put in a position to succeed, right?
Yeah, sure. But you still got to go out there and perform, right? But that's all I'm saying. If they put you in our system, you think you win Player of the Month?
I guess not.
Right. So just give me some credit. That's all I ask. That it or... All right, later.
She like it. She sipping her tea. She minding her business. That's how I like it. That's how I like it.